We're going to, as you know, the Middle East, Saudi Arabia, UAE, and Qatar.
This trip is about, once again, positioning America in this region for the future.
The United States and the GCC will launch a new high-level economic dialogue.
This is an important visit for me. I'm thrilled to be in the kingdom.
For more than 50 years, presidents from the White House have been visiting the Gulf to build alliances, to manage conflicts, and to strike deals. And now President Donald Trump is returning for his second visit. President Richard Nixon was the first, meeting King Faisal in Saudi Arabia in 1974, during a turbulent time in global oil politics. That visit sparked a long tradition of US presidential diplomacy in the region. Since then, more than a dozen presidential visits have shaped the Gulf's modern history. And no Gulf country has seen more of them than Saudi Arabia, with 8 presidents visiting the kingdom, some of them more than once. George H.W. Bush made the trip in 1990 ahead of the Gulf War.
And we all know that Saddam Hussein has never possessed a weapon that he hasn't used.
He returned in 1992 to visit US troops in the aftermath of victory. Bill Clinton flew to Kuwait as Iraq threatened its borders again.
We're the best equipped, best trained, best prepared military.
The UAE had its first US presidential visit in 2008 when George W. Bush met President Sheikh Khalifa and leaders in Abu Dhabi and Dubai. Across his 2-day visit, Bush saw different parts of the country and its heritage. Qatar took the spotlight in 2003 when George W. Bush visited US troops after Saddam Hussein's fall. Barack Obama visited Saudi Arabia 4 times. His final trip in 2016 was for the Gulf Cooperation Council Summit in Riyadh, where Iran, ISIS, and strained alliances dominated the agenda.
We remain united in our fight to destroy ISIL, or Daesh, which is a threat to all of us.
Donald Trump chose Saudi Arabia as the first foreign trip of his presidency. Billions in arms deals and high-stakes summits followed.
As you know, Saudi Arabia is a big purchaser of American products and especially of American military equipment.
Then came Joe Biden in 2022 when he landed in Jeddah and fist-bumped Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. The leaders met as the world continued to grapple with the COVID-19 pandemic and the war in Ukraine.
We are not going to leave a vacuum in the Middle East for Russia or China to fill.
Whether it's about oil, diplomacy, or security, every presidential visit to the Gulf has proved one thing: the region remains central to America's foreign policy.